Hello everyone, and welcome to this brief introduction to Salem Press Online, which is one of our databases available here at the library. Per usual, we're going to navigate to the research page and scroll down to find Salem Online. To open up the database, you can click on the title or click on the blue hyperlink Use Resource. And do keep in mind that if you're ever trying to access any of our databases from outside the library location, you'll just need your library card number and PIN to sign in. Alright, so here we have a collection of online reference titles. And for this brief tutorial, I'm going to focus on a few of our American history titles, as we're coming up on the 250th anniversary of the U.S., and I'd like to show you what resources are available through Salem Online. Down here we have our title on the 50 states. If you click on any of these blue titles here, it's going to open up the title for you, and you can go ahead and keep clicking until it pulls up the table of contents. This will give you an overview of all of the entries that are in this title. It'll also show you different volumes if there's more than one. And let's go ahead and take a look at the Pennsylvania entry. We can just click on the title to open it. And here is the entry for Pennsylvania. Over here we have some tools that will help you navigate or use this resource. You can click here to get an article citation. You can save the article, print it, or save it as a PDF, email it to yourself, or you can copy a permalink so that you can always navigate directly back to this page. Over here, there's also a smaller table of contents to help you navigate within this entry. So we can read up about Pennsylvania. We can read about history. We can go over here and look at the demographics. And we can scroll through and learn some more about our state. There's the option up here to switch to a dyslexic-friendly font, which you can do just by clicking the button. Alright, we also have a great series called Defining Documents. There is Defining Documents American History Eras and Defining Documents in American History Themes. For example, we have one about the Constitution. If we click on that, it's going to open up and we can see that this one has multiple volumes. So we'll see the table of contents broken down into its separate volumes. And here we have a series of historical documents related to the Constitution. So you can read the full text of the Articles of Confederation, for example, down here. And you can also see the Constitution itself, which is right up here. You can see full text of speeches, such as George Washington's first inaugural address. You can read the Bill of Rights, and a bunch of other historical documents that are related to this theme of the Constitution. Once again, you'll find all of the same tools that you saw before over here on the left. Now, I've been focusing on our titles related to American history just because the 250th anniversary is coming up, but Salem Press offers a lot of other titles as well. We have titles about literature, critical insights, profiles of notable writers, and essays on film adaptations. We have the science category, health, and also our Careers in series, which gives overviews of careers in a ton of different fields. Another thing to check out is if you navigate over to our catalog on our website, we recently added the Salem Online titles directly to our catalog. So if you search Salem Press and you're looking for a specific title, you'll see that some of them say book in library use only. This means that we have a physical copy on the shelf at the library that can only be used for reference while you're actually in the physical building. However, for a lot of our Salem Press titles, we have a corresponding online version that exists in the database. And now, if you are in our catalog and you see a Salem Press title, you can actually see at a glance if there's an online version available. So if you want to use one of these reference books and you don't want to go all the way to the library to use it, you can access the online version straight from this database here. All right, well, that is a brief introduction to Salem Press. I hope you enjoy exploring all of the titles that we have available, and don't forget to check out specifically the U.S. history-related titles as we enter the month of July.